If you're a man, you don't cry about it. You take life, the ups and downs. If you're a real man, you never go down, you just stay up. That's why this sport coat costs $800 and that costs $200. And I don't know what that costs, I'd be ashamed to wear it. That's why I'm wearing lizard shoes and a Rolex watch.
Importing it, snorting it, any competition extorting it, anything I want affording it, got enough crack to get four to hit, turn a saint to a sinner, lose to a winner, whether old school or upbeat, getting my shit's the best, Rick's the best, have your heart beating right out your chest, that Ric Flair like, woo! That Ric Flair like, woo! This is all I do, I got that Ric Flair like, woo! Woo! Styling, profiling, that Ricky make a girl go, woo!
Welcome to the Goblin and Ogre podcast. I am 1/3 of the Goblin and Ogre, and then 3 other people. We have on the podcast Mitchell, Eric, and Ian again.
You sound so sad.
Well,
No, and like, lose the zeros, give up the heroes, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, look, I'm happy about you. We used to do a podcast together.
Yeah, these two guys.
Oh, no.
Look at him crawling right back to you. He crawled right back to you. Please.
Yeah, my ex coming back, crawling back, babe.
Hey, we were supposed to start that podcast again. We just never did.
Yeah.
We like vaguely talk about it.
I literally can't look at dicks anymore.
No.
I've seen too many.
So I was gonna like lie. My move was we were gonna start the podcast, but we were never ever gonna do another. Like,
movie. I would have been 100% fine with that. The last 2 years of us doing the podcast, I would try to avoid
dick movies.
Yeah, I would try to
avoid
watching movies. I stopped watching movies for a good 6 months.
Yeah.
And I would just lie.
You don't have time to watch anything else. That must be how film students feel. Like when a teacher gives you like a something to watch and you have to watch that, so you can't watch anything else.
Oh, I know some film students. They couldn't wait to watch that.
Yeah. So film students, they're like yes.
They're pretentious, right?
They want to talk about the movie. It's kind of like you're paying more money to be in a book club in a weird way.
Right.
Like film students love like talking and doing their homework.
Yeah,
they would like that shitty. What was that gay movie you made us watch? Where it was it was a Spanish movie.
No, Y tu mama también. Or
yeah. Students will love that shit.
It's really weird.
It's a weird movie about a road trip, and then the guys hook up, and I don't like that.
It's basically. If you're describing 2 guys meet at I think a wedding or some party or something like that, an older woman. They're 2 young like teenagers or just into adulthood age, right? They meet this woman and they're both into her.
She's like Diego Luna's in it.
Yes, Diego Luna, who's famous from the sequel to Dirty Dancing.
Oh, okay. He's also from The Terminal.
Yeah. He's from other.
Excellent movie.
Terminal's great. Some people hate it though.
Did you
call me?
See? Look.
You hate The Terminal?
He's a film student. He hates it.
Oh, it was my date movie.
Was it? I didn't see it on.
Yeah, because I knew it, so I could bring girl over and put The Terminal on. I know the movie, so I don't need to watch it. Get like down. But if we don't get down, I get to watch a delightful movie.
Yeah, I like The Terminal.
Yeah.
It was fun. He's doing an accent. He's stuck in. He did 2 movies where he's kind of by himself for most of it.
That guy died in A Terminal.
The real guy?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, man. Look it up on your phone.
No, he didn't.
Look it up on your phone.
He died.
Yeah.
They killed him?
Recently. He lived for a while on The Terminal.
Yeah, but he didn't die in The Terminal.
Yeah.
He died.
Maybe he died in hospital, but he...
At the end of the movie, he gets to go home or something like
Yeah,
that.
Hollywood magic, man.
That's just...
Look it up on your phone.
based off your story? It doesn't tell you the truth.
Look, the point is, Y tu mama tambien, these 2 guys meet this MILF. They go on a road trip with her because they both want to fuck her. I think on separate occasions they both do fuck her, and then kind of at the end they get into an argument about that, because they're like, what the fuck, like, it was my thing, and then she convinces them to fuck each other with her. Like, but not like a threesome where it's like double teaming her. It's like they're all having sex.
It's not like that Lonely Island song where Lady Gaga is like the 3-way, it's not gay thing. But this wasn't a 3-way, right?
This was a one-on-one way.
This was a one-on-one.
No, it started as a 3-way, and I think they turned and she like maneuvered it into a
that
one.
Is really she manipulated them.
Yeah. And then they don't see each other.
Gay. Like if a woman tells 2 guys to fuck, how gay is it?
Gay.
What percentage of gay?
100%
gay still, eh?
Because A, it's gay to make love to a man,
Yes.
and B, it's also gay to get tricked by a woman.
Yes, to be,
Yeah.
it's gay to
That guy in Midsummer when he's like fucking that girl.
That's not gay.
That's not. But apparently like some people like on like movie Reddit forums they go like no, but he technically got raped because like she tricked him to fucking her and impregnating her.
It's coercion.
But, like yeah, it's like and he was drugged too. So he basically just like but like. It's like this weird like argument that was like going on, and I was just like,
Coercion's a great. My girlfriend coerces me into sex all the time.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll be mad at you if we don't have sex. And I'm like, that's
Really?
yeah.
You got it good.
She's always trying to have sex with me. I'm like, I'm trying to play Harry Potter.
Yeah. Well, you got that bar.
by the way, speaking of a lot of dicks, I went to Pride yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that was the first time I ever went.
You never been to Pride?
No. And
Thoughts? Comment?
I like how all the ugly people were naked.
Yeah, that's
Like, I was-
Well, yeah.
It was like people that were like, all right, you didn't need to do this.
Have you ever seen a picture of a nudist colony?
No.
It's the ugliest people with the tiniest dinks.
Yeah.
And the puffiest nipples. And you're like, this is where you guys want to be? Like, yeah.
Dude, I almost saw a semi-attractive girl, but then she kind of got a little bit closer, and I'm like, never mind. It's just like it was just all like
You have to think
unattractive people just getting butt-ass naked.
You have to think about the thought process, right? This is someone who goes, not just the pride people, the nudist, I need to be somewhere where I'm not judged for being naked. So they go to those places. A dime piece woman or whatever, they go, I need to go somewhere where I'm not judged for being naked. That's everywhere.
Right.
They're everywhere people want them naked.
You know where
Yeah.
I go to not get judged when I'm naked? My apartment. I stay naked in my apartment. No one judges me, and I swear to God if they do.
Are you a home nudist?
Well, I get naked before like showers and stuff.
No.
No, but I was just gonna say like it was interesting because like all the people that because we went during the afternoon, me and my girl.
Yeah.
Everyone that was there that was like working like the little booths on Church Street, they were like telling us they're like, are you staying like longer? And we're like, no, we might like get out of here by like around like 4 or 3. They're like, no, come back like during the nighttime. That's when it gets like really rowdy. I heard that from like 3 different people, and then eventually like my girl's like, yeah, like. That's when the good-looking people actually get naked.
Yeah, so
The good-looking people actually start getting naked around like 10 or 11.
When the sun's not on.
Yeah.
So I can't confirm that, but I think it was last year, my friend convinced me to go to this concert downtown, right? But I don't pay attention to when Pride is every year. I don't know, like,
I had no idea Pride was.
I had no idea what was going on. So I just thought I'm going to a concert. Turns out it's a Pride promoted concert. Cool, I don't give a fuck. It was a West Indian, it's a dancehall artist named Spice, right? She's performing. That was a nighttime thing. Sexiest lesbians I've ever seen in my life. They were so nice. They were great looking.
Were
but
they naked?
at night. Yeah, some titties. No pussy.
Your
but
birthday
some
party
titties.
had a couple.
Yeah,
attractive
bad
lesbians.
looking. Yeah.
And then they had a couple that, you know,
Mostly
like, tended to the fire,
Most of
chopped
them-
wood and stuff.
Most of them look like you.
That's how I got along with them.
Yeah.
And I was like, where do you buy your extra wide t-shirts?
Yeah, and also like that's another thing too. It was like guys that were like really fat and they had like really small dicks.
Yeah.
That were just walking around and like it made me like.
That's an
think, like-
optical illusion, though.
No, but it made me
It's
think
not
of,
as
like, how,
small
like,
as you think it
It's
is.
a normal sized dick.
No, but it made me think. It made me think of like how like.
Thanks, Eric.
It made me think.
Don't point at me. It was subtle. It was. Sorry. Yeah, you're
No, but
going
it
fat,
made me,
small
it made me
dicks.
think that like that's why Matt has like so much confidence because like he's like I know I'm a small
He's
dick.
only sort of fat and only sort
Yeah,
of
but
small.
like he doesn't care because he always is like willing to get naked. Like he doesn't care. Like those guys are just like I know I'm a small dick
I thought
and
that was-
I'm fat. I don't give a fuck.
I thought it was just a crazy white guy thing.
It's a little A, little B.
Yeah.
Honestly, I
used to
didn't see
be
any black guys getting naked. I saw one black girl like she was butt ass naked, but I didn't see any.
Well, yeah, at the Spice concert, it was mostly like black girls with their titties out.
Yeah, no, but this one was like completely.
I saw a magazine with a lot of naked black women. National Geographic.
Yeah. There's also other magazines.
Yeah, like Ebony XX. X.
Do you
The joke's funnier.
do you get desensitized to nudity? Like if you're around it for long enough?
No, I was like fine with it, and it was like funny just to be like, oh, like they were joking when like everyone was saying like because when me and my girl we were going there, my girl was just like, by the way, there's gonna be like a lot of nudity. Yeah. And I was like, well, like what do you mean? And then like we get there, and I was just like every like second block, it was just naked. And I was like, oh, okay. Like I thought she was like a little bit exaggerating.
Yeah.
But it was like all over. And then by the time I was just like there for like 20 minutes, I'm like, well, I'm just gonna see a naked person.
It's gross to be naked in this city.
Why?
If you fell.
It's not that filthy, is it? Yeah.
My penis touched Church Street.
Yeah, there were so many ODs that were happening. Like
At Pride or
at Pride, this guy walked up to me because I was wearing a death metal t-shirt, so he was just talking to me, and then my girl went to go like throw something out, and all of a sudden she just walks up to me, she's like, that person right there is ODing. We turn around, we just see somebody.
What does it look like? Why am I smiling?
Were they like convulsing, or were they just like passed out on the ground?
They were passed out on the ground.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, does anyone have Narcan? And I was like, whoa.
I used to have that in my trunk.
Really?
Yeah, that Narcan thing, because I went walking around, I think it was in Kensington or something like that, and someone was handing it out, and I'm like, I don't really do any drugs. They're like, well, maybe your friend will OD one day, and you'll have this on you.
And then you just pictured doing a podcast with Lee someday.
I'm gonna get my hands on one and just keep it right here.
Lee's like, oh, I think it's going. And you're like, hold on, I'll be right back.
Got you, bro.
You're like the fastest you've ever run to go get Narcan.
Speaking of Lee, I got his okay on this already.
Oh, yeah.
I come bearing the next Goblin and Ogre challenge.
Yeah, you guys would be spectators, so maybe judge this on its merit of how entertaining.
I love judging
It's-
people.
Have you heard of the case race?
No.
The teams
Is that
trying
something?
to drink a case of beer.
Oh, okay.
But
I like
you
this.
do it instead of you drink the whole case. It's like a team beer drinking challenge. You have 3 teams on stage while you do the podcast.
How many people in the teams?
2.
Two. Okay,
2
2
to
per
3.
team. Yeah, because 3 really isn't that
But
hard.
you see which team can drink the most beers.
Yeah.
So 12 beers, 2 guys. As long as you can.
I say 15. I say get 2 fours for every team.
That is a.
Yeah.
2, yeah.
So they're not required.
Did I do my math wrong?
Oh, I thought you meant
You
12
did your math
beers.
wrong. You fucking with me.
I thought you meant 12 beers between 2 people, and I was like,
No.
listen,
Each guy.
we're being tough.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you did your math wrong. I thought you thought that like in 2 fours there was only 13 bottles. I'm like, no, there's 24 bottles.
No.
For a second I was like, yes, you are an idiot.
It's 13 beers, but they
But
can't say it because
Here's
it's
the
another
twist.
number. No.
I'm going to be referee.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I
if
like
anyone
this.
drinks less beer than me,
So you're
Their
gonna
beers
drink a 2-4 by yourself?
no, not 2-4, but I'm going to drink
I
quite a
think
bit.
Ian, you should be in the competition because that would make more sense for you.
No, I'm going to be like a referee, kind of like WWE, where I'm going to throw in, like, if anyone fouls, they have to eat a hot dog.
Yeah.
You can't
You're
drink
gonna
it,
give
eat
them
a
like
hot
the
dog.
WWE referee count where if they're not drinking, you're like, get that beer in your mouth. 1,
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, I'm there to keep order, keep things interesting.
One of the people is distracting Ian, and then they just throw the other guy at Ian, and Ian fake falls and has to like be on the ground for 5 minutes. It's
Some
like,
guy's girlfriend like flashes hits at the referee and he like throws one of the beers out the window.
Yeah, I'm knocked out and just trying to pour beer down, like, behind the couch.
Ian is dumb. What?
Case race?
I'm
the
not
beer
gonna lie.
drinking champions?
I fucking love this idea. This is
Yeah.
great.
And it doesn't have to be the full case. You just see which team can drink the most in a podcast. So you do an hour and a half
This is what I don't
podcast.
get. I could 100% drink 12 beers.
In
So
an hour
what's-
and a half?
In an hour and a half?
That's really
Yeah.
cocky for you to say.
That's
that,
when we
by
put
the
a
way,
time
because some
limit on
people, because like here's the thing.
No, I could
last year,
100% drink
no.
12 beers in an hour.
The only reason I'm saying that is
Yeah.
because like last year when we were all like, Rob's like, oh, let's all start playing basketball together. Dude, the amount of comedians that were like talking so much shit before we got to the court was incredible. Like Armin, like fucking.
Yeah. It's clearly mostly Armin. This was the only name that came up.
Matt was talking
Okay,
shit.
all right,
Matt was
all right.
talking shit.
Matt Baxter was talking shit about a physical activity.
Yeah. Like there are so many people that are like, they're like, oh, I'm gonna come to the board, I'm gonna like fuck shit up. And I did it, and like, and then we get there, and like no one is like, it was like air balls for like a good like half an hour. Eric was like saw how bad.
I didn't say that I wasn't dog shit at basketball, but like everybody was dog shit at basketball.
No, you admitted they were like, hey guys, I don't know how to play basketball.
I don't play this game.
Yeah, I don't know how to play basketball, but I'm willing to
Here's
hang
the
out.
thing about shit talking about drinking beer. I believe wholeheartedly all these comedians can drink beer better than they can play basketball.
Yes, that's the thing. When you give
It's not that I don't think they can drink beer. I just think that like they're gonna accept the challenge and then they're gonna be like, hold on.
Well, we need.
I usually drink beer and I pace myself.
You need team pizzazz. Working out the rules of the teams need outfits.
Yeah, you need like a sick name.
You need a name
Yeah.
and a costume. You know I love costumes.
Yes, we love. You love costumes. I love costumes.
I will be buying a referee outfit for this event.
Well, I mean that's a shirt.
And I'm going to buy
sound more.
you know the
comedic with a shirt.
Duffman.
You're wearing black pants right now, so it's not. I just want to downgrade your costume. You're
I'm just buying a shirt. But and a Duffman. They're one of the beer belts.
Oh yeah.
So I got beers.
A beer holster belt.
You foul, extra beer. I'll put on your count. There you go.
What's a foul?
If anyone talks shit to me, beer, extra beer.
Okay, so
I'm gonna have hot dogs. You fuck with me? Hot dog, you gotta eat a hot dog.
I eat a hot dog. You have hot dogs in your belt?
The way I was thinking was because
sanitarily, hot dogs in your belt.
I'll have a fanny pack. I'll have a fanny pack filled with hot
How
dogs.
about maybe Eric has a Tupperware of hot dogs? I don't want hot dogs in your belt.
It's way better if they're filthy.
Oh my god, Eric should be the ref because it actually looks funny. Like I'm just picturing him right now. Eric as a ref.
Who's the athletes?
Because that's what we gotta think.
I think Lee should be one of them.
The host
supposed to not ever be in the
But
event.
now you're talking shit about drinking 12 beers. Maybe you cost
But
something.
Lucia Gomez and Big J Overshould have done competitions where they've been part
But
of
you gotta be in
the
this
shit.
competition because I don't like the way you're talking about
We don't
how much
have to
beer you
live.
drink.
First of all, fuck you. And second of all, we don't have to live by other podcast rules. Our rules.
I'm not saying that you don't have to live by other.
But you know what it is?
podcasts.
I don't want to feel like a pussy because our rule was we were never going to do a fight. And so I'm like, no, it's a rule for everything. But really, I just don't want to be in a
No,
fight.
you and Lee are a team. It's been decided.
Drinking is like the most.
Oh, I don't like that team.
Referee.
Drinking is the most like innocent thing you could do. It's
Definitely
really
not. That's
No.
not true at all.
Ask my grandpa. It's not the most innocent thing you could do.
Like-
You get blind drunk and beat his kids.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, that's my grandpa too. He's Chinese.
In the sense of this right now, there's like fighting compared to drinking is like
Well, maybe that rolls into the next Goblin and Ogre fight night. Is
Drunk
once
fighting.
the teams are all done, there's a battle royale.
Over the top rope.
You know what's not a bad idea too?
whoever throws up wins.
No, it's even if you make it through the 12 beer, or I guess 24 beers amongst the two guys, then Ian slaps the person, and if they're still standing after the slap, then they pass. But you can't like.
So I have to slap people.
You have to slap people, and if they fall to the ground from the slap,
Here's another idea,
Eliminate.
Dawson.
I hope this
Because
is
you get a strong drinker and you pair them with a weaker drinker.
I do think because two
So you
ringers.
stagger teams.
That's why Lee and I is probably not a good at like.
Well, then you go against them.
Why? Lee's a great drinker.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't have two great
Like
drinkers.
you don't realize, cause I don't really drink anymore, so maybe I might be weaker than, but I could drink a fucking lot.
Well, I drink,
No
you
problem.
can drink.
Yeah.
I just don't think you can drink 12 beers in an hour.
Beer's like
You said an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. I also don't think you can drink
I
12
absolutely
beers
could
in
drink
an hour and a
12
half.
I'll tell you what, I'll do the first 6 in half an hour.
Your belly will get so fizzy, you will have an upset tongue.
Oh wait, we can't piss?
You can piss, but you're.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, an hour
When
and a
you're
half?
pissing, you're not drinking.
Yeah.
Because if you go and drink, if you want to take your beer to the bathroom, I'm following you.
Yeah, that's
And
fine.
I'm looking at your dick to make sure you're not pouring beer down your dick
That's
into the
fine.
toilet.
And actually, I'm asking that question, but I don't piss for the first like couple hours of drinking.
Who would be the second team? If it's
Uh,
gonna be you and Lee.
Well, I think one of the men is in the room right now, unless he's sober now. Chris Clark.
Oh, I know, I'm sober right now, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so never mind.
I'm not like watching, I'll drink, but I'm sober today, right now.
Oh, like today?
Yeah, no, it's just right now.
Are you sober in life?
No.
No, then there you go. There's one.
Competition.
We got.
And then we need a weaker one, because I'm assuming.
Dimitri.
Who's the kid with
That's a
scoliosis?
third partner in crime, different. Dimitri will be more.
the guy with
Dimitri does not drink.
cerebral palsy.
Dimitri is more of a pothead. So
Who's the
Yes!
cerebral palsy guy?
That's it.
He'd be good.
Who?
Cerebral palsy, Reject.
Oh yeah, Reggie.
Reggie doesn't drink though.
I know
Reggie
that's
drinks
no,
though.
that's what you're the one who said it. A strong player and a weak player.
No, but like
all
Reggie
together.
won't do it. Like Reggie will. It's like he's.
We fucked the person. We put him with the lead.
No, you gotta be with him because you're Mr.
Even
He's not around right now.
Like Reggie, like one time Reggie drank vodka here and he started getting sad.
Well, he's like, I'm not gonna lie. If you have cerebral palsy, I think drinking and getting sad is just par with the
It'd
course.
also be crazy if we're in the middle of a drinking competition and he just like has a case of melancholy where he's just like,
We don't want to bum out the audience.
okay, who's a pussy loser who can't drink?
Well, first of all, how many competitors? Sorry, how many teams?
Three.
Three teams, so 6 people.
Three teams of
Okay.
2.
So say we have.
Or I'm willing to go with 3 teams of 3. Because I could finish a 2-4 in an hour and a half, no problem with 3 people.
So-
but then we have to add in
Alan
some kind
Jalali.
Jalali as a
Alan
week?
Jalali would be a great non-drinker.
Who's the peanut guy?
No, I'm done with that guy. Unless he's doing goofy, like, radio shock jock stuff for us.
You could be the commentary.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
How is him getting hammered on shop job?
That guy?
He was never my guy. He showed up once. Matt's like, he's gonna be a great guest, and then we find out he's like messed up.
By the way, that's the worst trait Matt ever has because that's like a very 50-50 moment. It's a moment where we're like, oh, this guy was actually great. Matt was right, and then it's just like, oh my god, he just invited a homeless man. It's the worst trait.
I
Matt
think you told me that he befriends the homeless.
Matt literally does this all the time to me. If Matt was like, if he was drunk or like he's just an idiot, he goes to like places and he goes like, oh, this guy's Jeff. Like I've been talking to him for like an hour. This is like it's like now it's shit. Now I'm just stuck at this bar talking to Jeff.
It's whoever he met that after.
Yeah, like it's fucking
Like there
awful.
was one time that we were doing the casting match and for the guest spot on that couch, Matt Baxter met
Matt the Lax. Oh, I'm sorry, you're talking about Matt Baxter.
Matt Baxter.
Oh, you're talking about the real one.
He
Does
met
he drink?
like an 18-year-old black
I know,
man.
but he's not always here. He's in and out of the country.
You're talking about me?
Yeah, do you drink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
we
so
got
that was
shots
pretty
for you.
confident. So that's a strong player, not a.
Will you be here in a
Do
month?
you think, realistically, you could drink 12 beers in an hour and a half? Bottles? Are we talking bottles?
No, bottles are for old men and lesbians.
You got crushed cans, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
tall
crush cans.
Not tall cans. You're talking short cans, like regular cans.
I guess if that's what you want to do.
No, okay, fine. You want to do tall boys? Could you drink 12 tall boys in an hour and a half?
No.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I can do
cans.
that. No.
Monica,
So
do
maybe
you,
he'll be-
wait, hold on 1 second. Monica, do you drink?
Yeah, well,
We should have a girl.
Yeah,
ladies' team.
yeah, right there. I was staring at her the whole time. I was thinking like,
Yes.
I'd never see her drinking. Maybe
No,
she
she'd
would
be a week.
Yeah, exactly.
I want
She'll be the
strong.
I
weak.
can't drink every time I come here. I kind of have to. I'll comment.
I feel like Sarah.
I'd like let her be on
I
the.
feel like Sarah Donaldson probably could take a drink.
Oh, Sarah Donaldson would fuck you up and drinking.
That's what I'm saying.
So then why don't
there you go,
she and
Sean
Sarah-
and
yeah.
Monica? Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Snatch Face? She drinks.
Smash face.
That was your Facebook name.
No.
Wait, is it Chris Rock? Is it Chris Clark and Dimitri? Like who's
Chris Clark and somebody. Yeah, I'm not.
I think it should be Dimitri because Dimitri is a pothead.
I
so
think we
so
open
Dimitri
it up-
won't be like really enthusiastic.
Open it up to submissions and we put
I'll be a
teams
one-man team.
together.
I'll be a one-man team. I'll drink 24, bro. I don't care.
That's the thing. He's the ringer, but so that means we have to stick with
Well, then
someone.
we
I think
We need to stick him with Reja or someone who can only drink about 2 or 3.
Dimitri is a pothead.
This is like Family Feud. If he's gonna get 158
Yes,
points.
Dimitri Goyenko. Dimitri and him hang out all the time, and
Never seen him
he
drink.
knows for a
Yeah,
fact
I've
that
seen him
Dimitri only drinks casually. Not like him. Dimitri loves smoking weed over drinking.
Yeah, but even a casual drinker, that's not a weak person. That's a
Yeah,
okay
but
drinker.
if you ask Dimitri weed or alcohol, he will go towards weed immediately.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we need to. For Chris.
But Chris drinks
Clark,
every day.
That's what I'm saying. He needs a super weak person to balance it out. Because I do think he would be the ringer. So we need a feeble, low.
He's the big show. We need a Chris Jericho for him.
Who's the?
We met.
What happened to that little guy? Remember
Ryan Clark?
Yeah.
Ryan Not Long?
Right? Yeah, he must, his body must not be able to metabolize that much alcohol.
He gets very dark when he gets drunk. And then he starts
Dude, he was dark when he was sober.
He starts talking about the dwarf conspiracies.
Okay, there has
And
to
he doesn't like when you pick him up.
So maybe the peanut guy. Because he's small too.
Yeah.
Yeah, peanut guy would be hilarious to get.
And he's a wild card. And
Okay, so we got
Chris Clark and Peanut Guy, right?
Or I don't mind the Dimitri idea.
Okay, well,
I feel like Dimitri would be down for this. Plus, Dimitri
I
would
know.
be hilarious.
It's just I've done shots with Dimitri. Like he's not so weak. I want a real loser or winner because they don't drink. It depends on how you look at alcohol.
Okay, fine. Wait, you've taken shots with Dimitri? What kind of shots? Tequila?
Tequila.
Okay, fine. Fuck Dimitri.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, how many tequila shots? 3 or 4?
No, like it was one, but he's done it at every show I've ever seen him at.
I say we need open submissions.
Open
See what kind of
submissions.
teams people put together themselves.
Do you not drink at all?
I've literally been drinking for maybe 8 months.
This
of my
man
life.
is
I
Icelandic.
am the biggest lightweight in this fucking room.
Okay, but how hard did you go in those 8 months? Because there's some people who don't go to prostitutes their whole life, and then once they're in, you know?
Yes.
So
I
You know,
Well, don't make Alex because
this
he's
is
a
not
heavy
good.
drinker.
if you want in this, get hammered tonight.
You're not
Let me see what
arguing
you
this,
got.
Thank you for talking to that.
Yeah.
So the drunkest I've ever been was off like 5 Miller High Lifes. So I think this would be entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
That's not bad.
That's perfect.
That's
So I think this is doable.
Oh, and we will, for the record, we will not be using light beer in this competition.
Oh, no.
There will be James Reddy, 5.5.
James Ready 5.5 is exactly what I was thinking. The best beer in the world.
The greatest beer in the
It's
world.
the fucking greatest
Yes.
beer in the world.
I missed this whole thing.
Fucking
Why
greatest
don't we-
beer.
wait.
5.5, cheap price.
Why don't-
James Ready sponsored the Goblin and Ogre podcast forever.
Why don't you guys do Edward of 40 hands?
Oh, the thing?
Yeah, like tape up Edward 40s, like old English.
Edward 40.
I prefer the case race personally.
I like the case race because I like to throw in, because we can put underneath cans different challenges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like throw
segmented.
in loops.
What? Okay, well, what's the challenge?
You got shotgun one.
You can't use your hands.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Your partner has to pour in your mouth. I don't eat a hot dog from my belt.
Oh no.
I'm still not for this belt hot dog.
Fine.
It just sounds gross. Is there
They're
belt
wrapped in
ketchup?
tinfoil. I'm not putting fucking bear dog.
Xavier, you
on
made
it.
a garbage plate in Rochester, New York. You have no judgment towards what you put in your mouth.
First of all, you're making it sound like it came from the garbage. It's a colloquial nickname. It's just a plate of food. It
looked disgusting.
It's like rice and beans.
No, you're
It's a
gross.
mix.
You're gross.
It's a jambalaya.
You eat questionable
It's a
things.
you eat questionable things.
What do I eat that's questionable?
White girl pussy.
That's not a question.
That's not
It's questionable to me.
That's the dream. That's the brown guy dream.
It's not my drink.
Oh yeah, his dad came over here in our dinghy or whatever. And was,
My son will fuck. My son will fuck white pussy.
My boy is living the dream.
Dude, my dad loves my girl. Like when he saw her, he's like, you have to keep her forever.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah,
Blue eyes, blonde hair, like.
yeah.
Has your dad dated anyone since your parents separated?
Oh,
No.
your parents got divorced? Was it your fault?
No. I mean, no.
If it was, you're a full-grown adult. They're still like, we just couldn't stop arguing about it.
Honestly, if it was anything, it was probably my sister.
Oh, you should tell her.
No, she's you. My sister.
Does she want to be in the drink race?
No. She's a mom.
Does her baby want to be in it?
The baby, yeah.
My niece is pretty dope, but man.
That's how we should do. One adult and one child. That's
Izzy, where's Izzy? Where's Izzy?
no.
Oh no, we can't have Izzy on.
No.
Ian told me on the way here.
He should be banned.
He hates him.
He sucks.
What?
He
He
stinks.
hates him.
Why?
Because he lies. He pussy lies.
Dude, he's 17 years old.
He's not gotten laid.
He doesn't believe it.
He sounds like, you know, in 40-Year-Old Virgin when they're like talking about boobs, and he's like, oh, I bet it feels like a bag of sand. That kid gives me that vibe.
And you know what? I've known Ian
Honestly?
for many years. Ian has when he's not in a relationship,
I touch
having
boobs.
a bunch of sex with girls.
I know you've touched boobs.
Picture Iris. I've touched boobs. No, Ian. I know.
Ian, when I met you, you were dating Jess. Like, I know you've been in, like, other relationships.
Yeah,
I know you dated hot girls.
No, she never.
Why are you making it like, I fuck hot girls?
You don't know this.
Fuck hot girls.
I found out Jess told him never touch my boobs, and he did it for 6 years.
One thing I will say about
6 years, I don't know.
One thing I will say about Izzy is the fact that he did bring girls to the club once, but they were just young, and then like Matt the owner was just like, don't ever do that ever again. So and now I do see him with girls. Like I've seen him like
that doesn't count.
What do you mean? I'm defending him.
If they're around in the area, it's like there's a lot of guys.
Wow, speak of the fucking devil, he's in the room right there. There he is! Izzy! The 17-year-old!
I got censoring.
Izzy, come defend yourself.
Izzy, are you making up about getting laid?
You're fucked, dude.
What?
They think you're a virgin.
Ian doesn't believe you.
They think you're a
I
virgin.
think you're pussy lying, and I didn't appreciate the editing.
Oh yeah.
If you're gonna say names, say names.
I edited all the names out.
Thank you.
They're all removed. Yeah, it was very annoying. I also edited about 30 N-words out of that podcast.
You had to have all the N-words?
Every single. No, there was one where it was just a reference.
Izzy, do
to
you
the
want
word.
a career in stand-up? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was
dude?
for you. That was for you. And I got a little lazy towards the end, so if you listen to the end, there might be a couple, but.
There's already videos of me saying the N-word online.
Alright,
He's promoting it.
Great.
Check me out saying the N-word online.
This guy's gonna just headline.
Rumble.com.
He's just gonna headline Dimitri's living room for the rest of his life.
Isn't it not even his living room?
I don't know.
No, I heard he's getting.
He's getting evicted?
It's a half rumor, but I also heard
It's a half rumor.
Jamie's living there now too.
Yeah, he's sleeping on the floor, isn't he?
I don't know. I mean, it's like that now because you just said it.
So wait, why do you think he's making up he gets
He
laid?
said it was a sound.
Yeah, I just didn't
Did you
believe
say
it.
Tone of his voice.
Sound of my voice.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
sounded like you didn't really know what you were talking about.
You are aware that he's 17
I feel like Eric.
So maybe he is making it up. Who gives a fuck?
Me, I care about what all 17-year-olds do. I go around here, it matters. I'm like, walk straight, pull up your pants, quit pussy lying.
You want to make some calls?
I guess as long as like I can tell AI. I know.
Dude, no one wants to hear you.
There's gonna be a
That's fucking gross.
Are you lying? 17-year-old girl. 17-year-old girls are fucking liars too, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Who's lying about having sex?
Okay, Monica, what the fuck?
At least I'm honest.
No, you think he's on? Wait, hold on, 1 second.
I said
I think he's being honest. I think he's being honest. Ian is just, maybe Ian, you're being like a player.
When somebody called Alan Jalali, he's met one of the girls I fucked.
Ha! That's like the worst reference.
You
That's the worst thing. Yeah, that's the worst reference on earth. Alan Jalali.
Hey guys, this liar who doesn't fuck.
He's no vouch for me, bro.
What do the cops call that when they're an unreliable
And by the way, how arrogant of you to be like, hey Alan, do I fuck? He's like, yeah, he fucks. Like, this guy does not get laid and you just want him to come here just so you can be like, hey, do I get pussy? It's like, you're a fucking asshole.
The only way I would believe it is obviously I'm not gonna watch it, but if you're
You better not watch it.
That would be
That's child porn, you weirdo.
No, that's not true. He's 18
I'm
now.
not 18.
I listened to. You're not 18?
No.
No.
You said it on the podcast. You'll be 18 in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it hasn't been 3 weeks.
It 100% has been 3 weeks since that
I'm
podcast.
bad at time.
He's age
You don't know when your birthday is.
It's July. I'm bad at seeing how many weeks in advance things are. I would say 3 weeks for a couple months.
Okay. Well, anyway. Yeah, but if. Yeah, I don't know. There's no proof. Until when you're 18, we're gonna watch you fuck.
No, just let me smell the fingers.
I'm good, dude.
There's so much money in the world that I don't. No. I absolutely.
We already got subjected to this man's fucking boy pussy.
Oh yeah.
Hey man.
Hey man, nothing wrong with showing some dudes your butthole.
Exactly.
Oh, by the way, that came up when I talked about my birthday. I was like, yeah, Ian was there. They're like, don't your friends hate Ian? And I go, I don't know. He pulled some Jedi mind trick where he just didn't bring it up and they didn't remember.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
They
Ian,
like me.
like, you're not gonna mention that they know you before because you were introducing yourself.
Yeah.
And then you told me to shut up.
Yeah. Yeah, I fucking tricked all your friends. Now they like me again. I'm back in.
Wait a minute, they don't remember.
Did an asshole Ian?
I didn't show them my asshole this time, so they didn't recognize me.
Did you have long hair during that time?
No.
Yeah. When you showed the asshole?
No.
I think you did.
No.
Yeah. Oh, your asshole hair was long. Sorry.
Yeah. My asshole hair is still long. I got it braided. I put extensions in it. Neil Griffin inspired me to Viking up my asshole. I intertwined it with leather.
All of those bikers do this.
When you go take a shit, you just start hearing like Viking war music.
He has runes branded into his ass cheeks.
Off to Valhalla!
Odin praised me.
What I did find was funny about that birthday, my birthday or whatever, is your girl, who was one of, not the only, but one of the only white girls there, found the only other white girl, and then just disappeared, and they hung out together.
Yeah, strength of numbers, man. Don't take that down. I told her before we got there, I was like, listen, there'll be a lot of
You know.
colors.
Colors. There wasn't that much. Because of the lesbian party there.
Yeah, the lesbians really
there
white
was a lot
place
of
up.
white ones there.
Then we had a whole
Or they
other,
were mixed.
Had a whole other problem on my hands though.
What?
Sinners.
I thought you were going to make a joke about them stealing your girl away.
No, just people spitting in God's face.
I don't care if they made some great food.
Or squirting in God's face, whatever they do.
Oh yeah, that was the best part about Pride, by the way. All the religious fanatics, just like this guy was speed running the prayer. He's like, Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us and not the other death. It's just like just putting. And by the way, like one guy was like holding the cross and going like this, and then one of the people that was holding the pride flag was just like, can you stop putting your hand out like that? You look like you're sea piling. And I just started laughing.
He probably is.
But then he stopped for like 3 seconds and then went right back up. And I'm just like,
maybe his arm got tired. he had to sprint, but it wasn't a second wind of Zig Heil.
Oh my god.
So was he just like trying to feel the Holy Spirit, but he was like, instead of this, it was this? Like,
maybe.
What was he trying to do?
I don't know, but I remember.
Well, he's protesting.
Right?
But isn't that a losing battle? Like, it's a month long. How do you pick what night to...
There were like 4 people that were like getting mad at
That's the thing. They probably just mostly ignored him.
And then the best part about it was like me and my girl, when we like went down like a little bit further down church, we saw this guy that had like a poster. He said like, I'm Catholic, but I'm also for same-sex marriages.
Pro-gay or
and then like it's like okay, like at least like that guy's being a little bit
Well, he's being smart because he's trying to convert some gays to his religion.
Exactly.
Because he's saying it's cool, don't worry about it.
It's just Matt Baxter.
The gays will love church. There's a lot of butt fucking going on.
Hey, not as much as you. Depends on what church.
At the church? Mine? Tons.
None. What's your church? The Church of Butt Fucking.
My church is Church Street, bro.
Yeah, ours was
That's cute.
By the way, have you seen Matt recently?
I saw him last week, but for like 2 seconds.
The best is how he's saying hi to everyone, because like me and my girl, we went over to his place and he just like opens the door and goes like, Brother Mitchell, come here, Jesus loves you.
I did see him. Yeah, I saw him like Saturday night or whatever. His like hair, like flock of seagulls, it's getting bigger. It's about this high.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to understand like what's going on there.
He has like a full-on Nike swoosh on.
Yes!
It's a swoosh of QAnon.
Just do it.
Yeah, it's...
Should have an intervention about it.
I want to. I've mentioned on the podcast several times. It doesn't seem to bother me, so I need other people on my side.
Nothing bothers Lee.
What?
Oh, it's just St. Christian.
Oh, okay, alright. Yeah, I want to bring it up. Maybe that's another event we could have.
Well, the winner of the case race gets to scout Max Baxter.
Scout him?
Scout.
Oh, scout!
Yeah.
That's darker and more fun.
Yeah.
Bald Matt would be really fun. I'm for it.
You're for it? Well,
yeah.
you should shame him.
Oh, man.
He has a great sense of humor. I feel like he would laugh about it later.
Dude, Matt went up on stage naked. He has like no shame anymore. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, okay, alright. Well, stay tuned. We're gonna shave Matt Baxter on one of the podcasts.
But if you're
random.
Case race.
Case race.
During the case, winner gets to shave Matt Baxter's head.
Yes.
But we'll call it scalping. We'll call it
scalping.
scalping. It'll be a rusty head shaver.
Yeah.
Like it won't be good anymore, so it doesn't cut. It doesn't want scalping.
But it's not real scalping.
A lot of nicks.
I'll bring in my Manscaped. You can use that.
Oh yeah. Or my back shaver, which is this stick with a shaver on it, and I gotta go like this and shave my whole back.
How hairy is your back?
My back is super hairy. My
Look at
back
the rest of them.
Yeah, really.
My super hairy and patchy.
Lord.
My back looks exactly like Mitchell's face.
Patchy and disgusting?
Ugly?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Oh, that's what you were pointing at. Yeah, all right, I think that's the podcast. We're going to do a short one anyway because you guys aren't here. But that was a lot of fun.
N-words.
That's true. And I'm very down with the case race. We'll have that hammered out. We'll figure that out. That's 100%. I'm pushing for that to be the next event. That's all I care about.
That was
a
my
great
goal.
idea.
I fought texting you all week about it.
No, I'm glad you waited because I'm very excited about this. Eric, you brought nothing. Not humor-wise, but like, you didn't bring it. Next time, bring an event, and I will
Bring an idea.
Bring an idea.
You want to pitch?
From now on, anyone who's on, I need you to pitch me an idea
All right.
for something stupid to fucking do, and
Hell
then
yeah.
otherwise you're not allowed on.
Yeah,
But
It's like a shitty Dragon's Den.
we Jacob, by the way,
Dragon's Den, and then we decide what to do.
by the way,
The Goblin's
Jacob. So yesterday we were scaring Regia with Jacob Silva's dildo
Yeah.
because he's like it's a real dick, no. And it's like no, it's a dildo. And like it's like that should be the punishment. Whoever loses, by the way.
Yeah. I wanted to ask,
Sounds
did you
like
get
dildo.
my merch? Did you get like a strap-on or something?
No, they only gave us like sunglasses, condoms, and then this book that says "Queer Lives Matter."
You gotta talk to hotme.ca. They'll send you a whole box of sex toys.
What?
But that's just like
Hot
the gift
Sunglasses and condoms?
Yeah, that's all I got, dude.
Sounds like a predator's kit.
One more time. Hotme.ca. Got $1 sex toy delivery and all the GPA.
Hot Me! Check out Hot Me, I love that.
They sent me a giant box of sex toys for the pandemic, and I gave them away.
Yeah.
And then I used a flashlight.
We should get into contact with that guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah. All right, Richard from hotme.ca. HOTME.
I don't know if that's his name.
It is. I'm pretty sure it is.
I heard
this is-
Whatever. If you go to the
By the
site.
way, Eric, it's not like they have like this like machine that was like shooting out dildos.
No, I know, but they got
like a t-shirt cannon just launching dildos.
By the way, I don't believe you. I think they definitely have that.
Fucking
And if they don't,
glass
it's
against the wall.
That's you're very optimistic if you think that's probably happening in the nighttime. That's
The
definitely happening.
dildo cannon is real.
The dildo cannon
All right.
is definitely happening in the nighttime. Not in the afternoon.
Now you're bringing something to the table. If you come with a prototype of the dildo cannon on the next prototype, I know how to build it.
I tell you this right now. The punishment to whoever loses should be something with Jacob Silva's dildo.
What with Jacob Silva's?
I don't know. Like you gotta just suck Jacob Silva's dildo.
Put it on your mouth for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Whoever loses.
Whoever-
The team that
the
loses
team-
has to put their mouth on Jacob Silva's dildo.
And then out of those two, whoever drank less out of the two is second on the dildo, or do you think the first person is clearing off some of the germs? So that's what do you think is the better position? If you had to suck on a used dildo by a
That has been in Jacob Silva's
and
asshole.
that's been in Jacob Silva's asshole, would you rather be the first person to put your mouth on it or the second person?
Who's the first person if I'm the second?
No matter what, it's human centipede. Like think about human centipede.
Regia.
I'll probably be second.
Second?
You gotta think about it like human centipede because you don't want to be the last guy.
Yeah, but it's
The last guy that was stuck there, you got like all that weird shit.
Yeah, but the science is, do you rather, like, look, Eric puts his mouth on it, and yes, that means Eric's germs are on it, but maybe he removed some of the germs as well.
I think I'd be the guy from the human
What if
centipede.
one of the people that went and sucked the dick also puked during the
Realistically,
competition?
also, guys, have you ever used a dildo? You gotta wash it after.
Yeah.
You don't just keep
Yeah, but I
shitty
think we're
dildo.
insinuating that Jacob does not wash his dildo.
I mean, it didn't.
Or no, he won't.
There was no lint on it or anything.
There was no lint on
He
it.
would know. He's the one who
You went.
It was
Oh,
pretty
that's
clean.
too much.
I was there yesterday. It looked clean.
Yeah,
No,
Okay, I'll take that back. He's a good guy. I'm sure he cleans his dildo. For the
Everyone.
competition, we'll ask him to use it the night before and not clean it. It's part of the request.
Like he shoves it up his ass?
Shoves it up his ass, does not clean it. I'm asking you, if you and Eric were a team, would you rather go before Eric or after Eric?
Yeah, you get to choose, King.
Put your mouth on it. Before or after?
After. What is the thinking behind this? I'd much rather kiss a man than eat shit. That's crazy.
Okay, here's the
That's shit. That's
Okay, no. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Here's the
Here's the thing.
Or it's a kind of weird looking guy's saliva.
By the way, he took a shower yesterday and he came to the door where like the balcony is.
Yeah.
He just like had like a towel right here and we just saw his body and we're just like, why is your leg so skinny? But then everything else is just falling apart. It was just like
That's more normal than you think. Thanks for being on the podcast, guys. Have a good night.
Good night.